What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's Kyle and Nate, and we're here to do what we said we are going to do. We're going to do a movie reviews really quick. It's going to be Caddyshack for me versus Happy Gilmore with Nate. So we had our show, got a lot of critiques, a lot of texts. A lot of people are like, "Hey, I can't believe you hadn't seen this." Hey, I can't believe Nate hasn't seen Happy Gilmore. Hey, I can't believe you haven't seen Caddyshack. I challenge y'all to go watch it, this, that, and the other. And we both kind of challenged each other. And we watched them over the weekend. And, hey, we're here to talk about it.
Yeah, I played this afternoon, and I was trying to tell the guys, like, hey, this whole thing happened. I hadn't seen Happy Gilmore. He hadn't seen Caddyshack. Just trying to slot it in. They're like, you haven't seen Happy Gilmore? Like, people don't even know. Just like jaws dropping. So, yeah, there was a little bit of hatred in the air this week after the news broke. But we're here to talk about the two most iconic golf movies basically ever. So I can say I've seen I can say I've seen Happy Gilmore now. Cross it off the bucket list. Yeah.
Same thing for me. That's a lot of the stuff. There's a lot of scenes that I forgot that was part of the movie, like the turd floating in the pool and stuff like that. Like I forgot that was, for some reason I had in my mind, that was the Sandlot. I don't know why, but
there is an iconic pool scene in the Sandlot.
Yeah. So, but that was kind of cool to kind of see some stuff that, you've seen 1,000 times, just like in passing, whether it be like clips on TNT or TBS or whatever. And you just haven't all sat down and watched it all together. So glad I finally got to do that. Got to knock it out. It was fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our what we like most about it, what we like least about it, and just kind of go from there, see what spins off from there. So Nate, I'll let you start it off.
Okay. All right. So watched it. Actually, it's fresh. Just watched it. I will say I'm gonna preface by saying I'm not an Adam Sandler fan. He just doesn't do it for me. Like the Tommy Boy, Waterboy, Mr. Deeds. That's just not. I just doesn't do it for me. So I went into this with a little bit of I'm not gonna like this because Adam Sandler's in it. Which is classic Adam Sandler. So he's on brand for sure. I loved all the the Odyssey logo on the hockey stick. Like I love the hockey stick references to golf. I love that, like all the Lee Trevino cameos. But he never says anything. Like he just is he's at the little park where they do the miniature golf, like practicing, and he's just always there, but he never says anything. I also noticed that the caddy never speaks. I'm pretty sure. I mean, people double check me on that, but the caddy never says anything.
That dude's in like all, and he's in like all Adam Sandler's movies. Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but I like all the golf references. Like I don't understand how Happy Gilmore knows nothing about golf, but they say something about the gold jacket at the beginning, and he says gold jacket, green jacket. What does it matter? It's like, how does this guy know about a green jacket? Like he knows nothing about golf, but he somehow makes the reference to the green jacket. So those are the subtle references.
Plot holes.
Yeah, I like that. Everything else I'm out on. Like it is so painful and cringy to watch from a golfing standpoint, and just from someone who doesn't like Adam Sandler standpoint. It's like when you watch an animated movie. I know you watch animated movies with your kids, and that's probably special. But like I'm 26. If I just went and watched an animated movie right now, like it wouldn't do a whole lot for me. I think maybe if I had watched Happy Gilmore when I was in high school, all the references, but maybe I kind of missed my my window on Happy Gilmore. Now I will say I've been quoting Happy Gilmore and didn't know it. Like someone's closer. I've said that 1,000 times on the golf course. Just found out today that I was quoting Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Hearing it from other people, so.
Yeah, but the Bob Barker scene didn't do it for you. The Price is Right, bitch. That didn't do anything for it.
Yeah. It's good. It is so ridiculous. And like at some point, Bob Barker's punching him, and like you can just see Adam Sandler's he's just yanking his head to the side, and it is just. You have to take it for what it is, which is just a slapstick, goofy comedy. And I mean, there were some laughable lines. There's definitely some lines that made me chuckle, but It was hard to watch at some points. Just like it's just over the top ridiculous.
Got you. So the one of the funniest things to me in that group of comedians, like there's always a running joke throughout the film. Like there's something that just like, for example, like Tommy Boy. Have you seen Tommy Boy?
Yeah, I have seen Tommy Boy.
Okay, so Tommy Boy, it's David Spade's car the whole time. Like the whole throughout the movie, his car just continually gets wrecked. Like it's a whole new thing about his car. To me, the funniest thing about Happy Gilmore was Chubbs' hand the whole time. Number one, it's like, so you got your hands and like his hand is like obviously like way longer because he's just literally holding the wood hand inside of his sleeve, and it's made out of wood, which is ridiculous. And it gets run over by cars. He loses fingers. He's gluing them back together. Like that's some of the stuff. Like I struggled with something that you said you struggled with. I grew up listening to Adam Sandler do all his characters and his songs and this, that, and the other. So it was kind of just one of those, he has a few movies where it's just like he did a whole movie out of some characters that he had off of CDs. And it's one of my Happy Gilmore is probably easily one of my favorite movies. I could watch it every time it comes on TV. But like I said, I grew up then. So now I'm going to talk about Caddyshack. And I'm going to take a lot of heat for this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I feel like golfers feel like they have to like Caddyshack. I feel like it's like something that it's one of those, I'm not truly a golfer. I'm not truly this, that, and the other if I don't admit or make up that I like Caddyshack, because it was brutal. I'm not going to lie. It was brutal. And
come on, Kyle.
I'm going to say, though, it's really hard sometimes to go back and watch a movie for the first time that's like from like way back, like 30 years ago. So, the cinematography is just like, it's like, wow, what am I even watching? But, there were some good lines. There were some lines that I didn't know that or there were some lines that I knew of, but like seeing it actually acted out was really funny. Like for example, I think Bill Murray is talking, or he's the caddy, or not. He's the groundskeeper. What's his name? I forget his name already. Character name. It doesn't matter. He's talking about. Gosh, what is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about how he died or something. Like he died. And he was with the Dalai Lama or something like that. And he was like,
the dream.
Yeah. The dream or something like that. And so, at the end, he's like, so I really got that going for me. It's like, I'm going to be better in my next life. Oh, so I really got that going for me. Like that was funny. Or, Chevy Chase, he would just say things that were just completely unrelated to any of the conversation. Like he's walking with Danny and at the beginning, and first of all, he calls him a different name every single time, which is absolutely hilarious every single time. And, he just is like, so do you do a lot of drugs, Danny? Just like out of the blue. And Danny's like, yeah. And he goes, that's good. That's just like in the middle of their conversation
every day.
As they're walking every day. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. It's good. So, there was a few characters that like Rodney Dangerfield is not funny at all to me. It's not like one-liner comedians. Like Mitch Hedberg is like the only one-liner comedian that I've ever really liked. And Mitch Hedberg's hilarious. Rest in peace. But if you don't know who that is, Google him when you get home, Nate, or Google him later. But, Rodney Dangerfield was a big, loud character. And he would it was just like one joke after another, and none of them ever really hit. So I've never really liked Rodney Dangerfield. That was my least favorite character. But he reminded me, I text you of who he reminded me of from our club that I'm not going to mention. But
nail on the head though, right there.
It's yeah. And Ben said this. Ben said that when you watch Caddyshack, you'll see that there's several, the different characters you can associate. There's like one of those guys at everybody's club. You know what I mean? There's the, like the eccentric dude that's a really good golfer. Everybody's probably got one that goes like Ty, which was Chevy Chase's character. Everybody's got the super stuck up dude on the board, like the judge. Everybody's got, the priest or somebody that shouldn't talk, represents himself one way and talks a little bit or acts a little bit different on the golf course. Like everybody's got it. So I did respect a lot of that. And, but other than that, it was, I'm like you, I battled. I really battled. I had to break it up into 2 days. Cause
yikes, it's an hour and a half long.
I know. I watched the first 30 to 40 minutes and, I think something kind of came up and I couldn't finish it. So then I had to wait till everybody goes to sleep. And because I knew that there was probably something that I didn't want anybody to walk in on. There was a scene where I didn't want anybody to walk in on that I had to go back and watch a few times, but that's neither here nor there. But I had to make sure we knocked that out, knocked out the second half, and just so I could say I'll finish it. But it's funny. So did you ever come, like they came to our club, Danny and the guy that played Danny and the guy that played Lacey, right? Didn't they came to our club and did like a Caddyshack. We did like a Caddyshack tournament where like everybody dressed up like them and They were there for like I had a big party. Did you do any of that?
I didn't. I was working that day. Car lot guys work on Saturday, but I remember like seeing it. And I know I talked to one of the guys who went and she picked her up from the airport, and she's made her entire career off of basically just being the girl from Caddyshack. Like,
oh, for sure.
That movie came out 30 plus years ago, and she got paid to come to a country club in Auburn to like take pictures.
Be that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. It's just one of those cult classics. And like I've said this also before, golf inside jokes are funnier to me than just like regular inside jokes, because most every golfer will get them. Like there's some inside jokes where it's just like between two people. Golf inside jokes are inside, but it's like amongst all like everybody that plays golf, which is why they're so hilarious. Yeah. It's why it's so hilarious. So, Nate, props for watching Happy Gilmore. I hope you at least take some memories from it, and maybe add a few lines to your repertoire on the course. So
I did not find it rewatchable. I mean, I think it was clever. Obviously, like it's not supposed to be a twisty ending. Like, he's going to beat Shooter McGavin. Like, he's going to get the house back. I did love the happy place, like him imagining his happy place. Like it's her on the bed in this weird lingerie with like two like jugs of beer. And then like the guy on the unicycle is just out of nowhere, just like waving
out of nowhere.
And his grandmother's playing a slot machine, and there's no other reference to that.
And she wins every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at one point, Shooter overtakes his happy place. That was pretty. That was great. Yeah. There's some good stuff, man. There's some good stuff to talk about in both movies. I'm proud of you, and I'm
at the
proud
end. He looks up over the house, and it's Chubb and
the alligator and Abraham Lincoln.
And Abe Lincoln. Yeah. Like you have to laugh because that is just like so ridiculous. Like those writers are up at 3 a.m. trying to end the movie, and someone's like, let's put Abe Lincoln in there. And they're all like, yes, great idea.
Yes, great idea. Yeah. Yeah. They were probably all like trying their hardest to come up with something. And then somebody was like, screw it, let's put Abe Lincoln in it. And they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's put Abe Lincoln in it. But yeah, it's
the fact that Chubb gets his hand bitten off by the alligator, and then him showing him the alligator, Adam Sandler showing him the alligator that he's killed, that he's conquered for him, ends up killing him that's pretty good too. Maybe when I wake up tomorrow morning, Happy Gilmore will be a little better, but like it's a little fresh, a little raw right now. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah.
So you'll throughout the week, you're just gonna have some silent chuckles to yourself thinking about,
looking
the
back.
the ninth green at 9, or the fact that he said he holds at the beginning, Happy holds a record for the only person to try to stab someone with an ice skate.
Yeah. I'm the only person who's done that.
Yeah. Only person ever done that. So it's good stuff. So proud of you, Nate. I'm proud of myself. We conquered it. we now can say we can check those notches. Y'all, if y'all can think of any other ones that somehow, any other movies like that we possibly missed, we'll go on. We'll do movie reviews. Hey, we'll just
We're not scared.
mix it up. Yeah. We'll probably make fun of you if we hate it, though. We have no fear.
I had to ask you what you thought of the scene between Chevy Chase and Bill Murray, because as I think Ben said in one of the podcasts, like there was serious tension between the actors. And that scene is a very awkward, very strange. Like they're smoking weed that apparently Carl like grew at the golf course. Like, and then he's firing down on moonshine, and they're, he said he wanted to play through. He comes into his house and he's like, "Oh, do you mind if I play through?" I'm curious as to what, like, did it come across awkward?
I don't know a lot of the backstory behind that. I'm not a big SNL guy.
Right.
Outside of, like, my SNL was Will Ferrell. And then once he was gone, I didn't care about it anymore. It stopped being funny. But the scene in general was good. It's like, that's where is that not where he said the whole, "That's right, I have that going for me"? Was that?
No, that's when he's talking to the caddy, talking about the Dalai Lama.
That's right.
When, he's like, "I've got a pool and a pond. The pond would be good for you."
Yeah, the pond. Yes. That was a good scene. I didn't really get what was happening there. So Chevy Chase, Ty, was he practicing for the match?
He's like, or I think he's just playing. Yeah, and all of a sudden the ball comes into the, like, where
the
Carl
cart
lives, and he comes in and he just like says, like, "Mind if I play through?" And the ball's like sitting there, I guess, on the grass that Carl grows and
lives on.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good scene. Like I said earlier, the pool scene, I thought it was really funny when it was like the caddies can swim from 1 to 115, and then in the 15 minutes they absolutely wreck everything. And there's the Milky Way in the pool, and there's some
classics. There's some classics in there.
Yeah, there's some classics. So we enjoyed it. The next thing we want to talk about is the YouTube channel. We're going to start putting these out, and we have another match. We actually had another match last Thursday, and we're going to try to make this video be the whole match, like almost every single shot, all the comments, good, bad, and ugly. And that's the kind of stuff we're just going to keep churning out. Nate and I both really enjoy it, and Ben's going to get involved. He couldn't make it tonight. He got stuck in traffic on I-65 coming back for the weekend. He was down south for the weekend, got stuck in traffic, so he didn't quite make it back in time to jump on. But he's going to be, we're going to start doing this more and more and more, having a lot of fun. But the match in general, Nate, without giving too much away, it was there was a lot of emotions. There was a lot of on brand stuff for both of us. There was some stuff that was kind of out there that was like, hey, that doesn't happen very often. There was some stuff that was pretty ironic based off the podcast that just had dropped that day. So it was fun. We played at Moores Mill Golf Club here in Auburn. We're going to try to do the trifecta of matches. We did AU Club. You saw that. We put that on our Instagram story. This one's going to go on YouTube. We're going to try to hit the other club up in the near future, and maybe Ben will be back by then, and we can do some kind of three-way match and just chop it up. But is there any like highlight you want to throw out from there, that without spoiling anything?
I'll just say that it's a whole different world when, like, I know pro golfers play on camera. I mean, it was just me and Kyle, filming each other, but it's a whole different ballgame when you've got to commentate to the camera and then turn around and hit a shot, and like it's on camera,
it's there. It's
a little bit it's a different type of pressure. So I now can say that my entire round has been, filmed. But yeah, you feel a little different taking the club back when you know that it's not only is it being recorded, it's not just for Snapchat for your buddies, but it's about to go out to the world. So
for everybody. Yeah. And yeah, so y'all be on the lookout for that. We may have some clips and stuff like that we'll tease and throw out there as the week goes on. But again, Nate, thanks for jumping on and going through this little movie review. Hopefully we'll just continue to have fun stuff like this that we can just pick on each other, make fun of each other over. And you guys send us ideas, send us things that you want us to talk about. You can DM us, you can email us, whatever. We just enjoy the crap out of this, probably way too much. Just probably a little bit vain, probably enjoy it. Like we just like enjoy being characters or having fun to get like just being out there for people to, see us and interact with us. But, Nate said that, he said that he just kind of becomes his airport motors guy whenever we do stuff like this. And I just love that. It's so much fun. So,
yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of character come out when this match video comes out, because there was a little bit of trash talking. There's going to, a lot of emotion.
There was some emotion. We're probably going to have some censors. There's probably going to be some censored stuff, censored audio.
Clips down. Yep.
Yeah, we're trying to stay clean. So, and there was some stuff that it's just impossible not to be. It's just impossible not to say some things that you regret in the moment. But y'all keep following us on social media. Dadbod Golf Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, now on YouTube. Email us, dadbodgolfpod@gmail.com. Hook our sponsors up. Check out our sponsor, Swannies.co, Dadbod Golf Pod -25. Take 25% off your order. Get decked out head to toe. Save a lot of money. It's already very affordable to begin with. Now you can just save even more. Sweetrollz with a Z, rolls with a Z, golf.com, Dadbod20. Take 20% off, get you a cool putter grip, hat, t-shirt, stuff like that. Y'all help them out because it helps us out, and we can keep doing stuff like this, keep having fun, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. So Nate, we'll catch you probably tomorrow, and we'll hopefully play golf again soon. So Dadbod Golf Pod, always stroking.